Oh, what's wrong around here?
Nothing's wrong.
Well, it's emptier than a tomb.
Oh, that's because Paige has decided to have customers come here by appointment only.
You're telling me you have to make an appointment to buy a dress? Well, isn't that something? Boy, that's real classy.
Well, it's a lot less hectic. I'll go get Billy Joe Jr.
Nita?
Yeah.
I want to talk to you.
Hey, what about?
Well, I know you make the best enchiladas in the whole world.
You want to talk to me about enchiladas?
No, there's this new Mexican restaurant that just opened up. Maybe you heard of it. It's called the Green Pepper, and they make really good enchiladas. I mean, Nita, they are really good.
Yeah?
Well, I thought you and me, we should go on down there and try them. What do you say?
I'm sorry, Billy Joe. Not tonight.
I want to know what's going on. Well, hello, Ruby. I hope I can help you with it.
I'm looking for some answers. And believe me, lady, they better be good.
Well, now, you hold on just a minute here. I'm not used to people busting into my office. And also, I don't remember having an appointment with you.
Tough. Appointment or no appointment, I'm not leaving till I get some answers from you.
Well, now, Ruby, you're going to have to be clear because I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about Billy Joe.
Well, what about Billy Joe?
He has a contract with Marshall Oil to represent Ace High Filling Station.
Yes, I know that. So?
So from where I stand, that contract ain't worth the paper it's printed on.
Well, why do you say a thing like that, Ruby?
There's an article in that paper that says that Marshall Oil might not own those filling stations after all.
Well, now, there's been a slight misunderstanding about all this, but Justin is taking care of that right now.
He better be. Or you're going to hear from my lawyer.
Your room is ready, Miss Decker.
Oh, thank you.
How long are you planning on staying here in Dallas with us?
Oh, I think one night should just about do me.
You decide to stay longer, you just let me know.
I will, thank you.
Here, let me get a bellman for you.
Thank you.
Take Mrs. Decker to 907.
Bud, we've been spending a whole lot of time and money on Ace High. We got a lot of great ideas in the works. Gonna make life a whole lot simpler for you.
Well, that all sounds good, Mr. Marshall. Except for one thing.
What's that, Bud?
What we need is money.
Money? Bud, you'll get that. You'll get a lot more than you have ever seen. That's why these ad campaigns are so important.
I don't know.
Well, Bud, do you know Billy Joe Wright?
The guy on the Phil Roberts show?
Yeah. He is the guy that is representing Ace High Gasoline.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Like he's a real straight shooter.
Well, he is. It took a lot to get him, but we finally got him, and he is going to help us out a lot.
He's good. Ain't no denying that.
Bud, are you going to be here a little later? If you are, would you like to meet Billy Joe Wright?
Billy Joe's gonna be here?
I'm sure he'd like to meet you.
My wife would get a kick out of that. She's a real big fan of his.
Well, great. Listen, I'll look you up later. You and Mrs. Green.
Okay, Mr. Marshall. We'll be looking forward to seeing you and Billy Joe later.
Great. Bye, Bud. Hello, operator. This is Justin Marshall. Charge this phone call to my room. Come on, Billy Joe, answer. If I can get you here, I just might be able to save Marshall Oil.
Texas, starring Beverly McKinsey.
Why not, Nita?
Just don't feel like going out tonight.
Or is it you just don't want to go out with me? That's it, isn't it?
Oh, please, Billy Joe.
It's because what I said about the sketchbook, isn't it? I told you I was sorry about that. I had no business spouting out like that.
No, you were right about these.
No, I wasn't right. I mean, what do I know about designing dresses and stuff like that?
Oh, come on. This isn't the reason.
Then what is it, Nita?
Billy Joe, ever since we got a divorce, you didn't want to come anywhere near me. You send your sister over to pick up Billy Joe Jr. So you can see him. And now all of a sudden you're coming over here all the time, asking me out for dinner.
Nita, you said you wanted to be friends.
I do want to be
But what?
friends, but I think you want to be more than friends.
You're damn right, Nita. And I said that all along.
No.
Nita, you just
No.
can't go out and ask a guy for a divorce and then turn around and say, let's be friends. It just doesn't work that way.
So it's all or nothing. Is
That's
that what
right.
it is?
It's all or nothing.
Well, then it's nothing. Because I am not going to hurt myself the way I let myself be hurt before.
Well, hi there, you two.
Hi, Paige. I'll go get Billy Joe Jr.
What's going on, Billy Joe?
Oh, we're just having another little family discussion.
You got some mail this morning, Miss Wheeler.
I did.
It's a rock magazine.
I don't subscribe to any rock and roll magazine.
No, not rock music, rock stones.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, terrific. They sent me an advance copy.
Advance copy?
Yeah, I wrote an article for this issue.
You did? Well, isn't that something? Are there pictures?
Oh, no pictures of people, Vivian, just rocks.
Oh. And here's a letter from Lacey in Australia. Miss Wheeler, don't! Don't harm this stamp. It's precious to my collection.
It's yours.
What's she doing?
She's fine.
I never understood why she went to Australia.
Oh, she went there to convince my brother Mark to come to Houston, help Dad with World Oil.
Is he coming?
I'm not sure. Oh, Lacey says Mark isn't sure if he should leave his work.
Huh. Maybe he'll get fired like you did. That'd solve the problem.
I don't think there's much chance of that, Vivian. Mark owns the company.
He owns his own company?
Yep.
How old is he?
He's a couple years older than me.
Your family is smart, Miss Wheeler.
Oh, Vivian, you're just going to love Mark. He's so much fun.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure, what is it?
Is Mr. Wheeler really in trouble at World Oil?
No. No, he's just trying to do too much himself. He needs Mark's help. But even if Lacey can't convince Mark to come, Dad's going to be just fine. Tired, but fine.
Yeah, things will be all right. He's really a good man.
He is. And I read in the paper that one of his competitors is having a little trouble.
Are you talking about Marshall Oil?
Mm-hmm. And if that's true, if they are, then that should take a little pressure off Dad, at least for a while.
Get out. Not till I get some answers. This is Ashley Marshall.
Ashley,
Sweetheart, how's everything going?
it just may work out. I want you to do something for me right away.
Well, anything, sweetheart. You know that.
Put Billy Joe on a plane to Dallas right away.
Billy Joe. What about Billy Joe?
Is there someone there with you?
Nobody important.
Who else is there?
It's just Ruby.
Great, put her on.
I can handle it.
I said put her on. This is important, Ashley.
Just the man I wanted to speak to.
I want you to put Billy Joe on a plane to Dallas right away.
Not so fast. I need some answers first.
I don't have time for that. I am busting my butt trying to save Marshall Oil.
Well, the only way I'm going to let Billy Joe go to Dallas is if I go with him.
All right, come on along.
We'll travel first class.
All right, first class.
And since this whole thing happened on such short notice, I think a little bonus might be in order. $1,000 should about cover it.
Oh, that's highway robbery.
It's dirt cheap if he can help you out.
Okay, you just get him here.
Hey,
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Marshall. Justin hung up. I guess he didn't have anything more to say to you. Well, I gotta run. I got a lot of work to do. Bye-bye.
I think I should put him down for his nap now.
Oh, already, huh?
Yeah, he's tired.
Oh, okay. Well, listen there, buddy. I know it's kind of rough, but, you know, one of these days you're going to appreciate getting a little shut-eye in the middle of the day when you get a little older, okay? Here you go. Hello, buddy. We're going to play again soon, huh? We will.
oh, he's a handsome boy, Billy Joe.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
I suppose he's going to grow up and be a big TV star, just like his dad.
Well, not if I can help it.
Oh, come on. You can't tell me that you don't like being on television.
No, I like it just fine, but I just want better for my son, that's all.
Like what?
Oh, I want him to... want him to go to best schools. I want him to be an all-American quarterback. Then maybe he can go into politics. Sure.
Well, I hope all your dreams come true for the little guy.
I hope so, too.
What's bothering you, BJ?
Well, I'll tell you, it gets me real angry sometimes to think that he might not be able to have all those things.
Why not?
Because a kid's got to have a good family life. It's going to amount to a hill of beans. And right now, it doesn't look like my son has much of a family life at all.
How can you say that, Billy Joe? Things are much better than they were a couple of weeks ago. You and Nita are talking now.
Oh, we're talking. Oh, that's just great. That doesn't make any difference.
You have to be patient, Billy.
I've run out of patience, darling. I've run out of patience here. I'm so sick and tired of Nita telling me all the time. She tells me she wants to just be my friend. Well, damn it, I don't want any more friends. I just want a wife back, that's all.
Billy Joe, you can't rush her. It just is going to take some
Billy
time.
Joe, I've been looking all over for you. Hi, Paige. How you doing? You should let me know where you go.
What's so all fired important?
We have to catch a plane right now to Dallas.
Dallas, what for?
Because Justin Marshall wants you there.
Why?
I don't know. It has something to do with his losing the whole chain of Ace High filling stations, and we could be out a lot of money.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Well, he just wants you to go there and sweet-talk those filling station operators.
I can't do that, Ruby.
Of course you can. Justin thinks you can. No, we got to get going. You got to catch that plane.
You should have talked to me first about
There
this.
wasn't any time, darling. Here, put on your hat.
Does Justin
Get your coat.
really
Come on.
need me?
Yes, he really needs you.
All right, I'll go.
Well, have a good trip, you guys.
All right.
We will. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Now then, sunshine, you got 5 seconds to remember where you put those slant drilling papers.
All right. Put the knife down.
Okay, but don't try anything funny or you're going to be sorry.
I won't. I promise.
Remember, I'll be right behind you to make sure of that.
The papers are in the safe.
Go and get them.
Hey, what are you doing there?
I've got to get the keys. You can't open the safe without the keys.
All right. Wait.
All right.
Is he?
Depends.
On what?
I don't know if you're here to hassle me or not, are you?
I'm not here to hassle you. I just want to know if you've heard anything from Justin.
I did. He called, but he really didn't have time to talk.
What do you want?
Well, he wants Billy Joe to fly to Dallas.
What for?
You are hassling me.
He didn't say?
Well, TJ, I guess he thinks that Billy Joe can woo those gas station owners.
Oh, who is he kidding? Like, the only thing that's going to woo those guys is cold, hard cash.
I think you're enjoying this.
No, I'm on your team now, remember?
Sometimes I wonder.
Well, you shouldn't. Look, I know how important Marshall Oil is to Justin and to you. That makes it important to me. And not just because of the business or the money. The only thing that I'm really concerned about is your happiness.
TJ, I promise that I'll let you know as soon as Justin calls.
Well, I wish you would. Ashley, there's something else that I have to tell you.
TJ, please don't start anything today.
No, it's not about that. I did some checking around, and I found out that Rena Decker is in Dallas, too.
Oh, please! I wish that woman would disappear off the face of the earth.
Now, Ashley, I'm your attorney. I should be in Dallas with Justin.
I know that. He doesn't want you there.
Well, that is dumb. I gotta find some way to help him.
The future is looking great for Ace High, Rod. We're creating a whole new image for the chain. We want to get people's attention, and we want to keep it. We're creating a massive ad campaign for that TV star Billy Joe Wright. By the time he's through, he's going to make Ace High a household word.
Very impressive, Mr. Marshall. But I do have one small question. Where do you intend to get the money to do all that?
Hey, Vivian.
Merlene!
I was looking for Brett Wheeler.
Brett has just gone to the store, but she's going to be back in a few minutes. Would you care to wait?
If it's not too much trouble.
Now, how can that be trouble? Come on in. Are you a friend of Brett's?
Well, I just met Brett, and I know Lacey, of course.
I see. Lurleen.
Yes?
Brett told me all about your grandfather dying, and I'm real sorry.
Thank you.
She told me how she found him. That must have been just terrible.
Well, Brett's a real strong lady. I wish I could be more like her.
Yeah. It reminds me of the time my mother found old man Dobson.
Who's he?
He is a man who had a farm not far from where I grew up.
Oh.
My mom went over to deliver him some eggs one morning, and she went into the kitchen. She found him sitting at his table over his newspaper, and she talked to him for a full 5 minutes before she realized he wasn't talking back. It was just terrible. Would you like some Toll House cookies?
What?
I've got some in the oven. I thought maybe you'd like some.
Sure, I'd love some. Miss Kate makes them for me sometimes.
And would you like some coffee?
It's not too much trouble.
Oh, it's no trouble at all.
You know, while you get the cookies out of the oven, I could get the coffee.
Oh, I couldn't let you do that.
Why not?
Because I'm paid to do coffee. That's my job. But you can come on in the kitchen with me and keep me company.
I'd like that.
Okay.
It's fine. Now, don't go too far. I like this stuff. You should have some. It's free in first class.
I don't care.
Fine. You do what you want. But as your manager, I got one piece of advice for you.
Yeah, what's that?
Change your attitude before we hit Dallas.
Now, what do you expect? You jump out of the blue, you drag me to the airport. It's my first airplane flight, and I don't even have any clothes to wear when we get there.
Well, these gas station owners want to see you, not your clothes, Billy Joe.
We're going to spend the night, aren't we?
Yeah? So what?
I don't even have a toothbrush, Ruby.
Honey, with the fee I'm getting you for this little trip, you could buy a whole truckload of toothbrushes if you wanted them.
Oh, yeah, how much is Justin paying me?
$1,000.
$1,000? How'd you do that?
I'm a good manager. I keep telling you. Why don't you believe me?
He's going to be expecting a lot for that kind of money.
He expects a miracle.
And you better deliver.
How am I supposed to pull that off?
I don't know, but you better think of something. Or I will. I always do, don't I? What happened to that stewardess?
I want some more champagne.
Lorena? Excuse me, please, Raj.
What a nice surprise running into you like this.
It is a surprise.
A good one, I hope.
It's always nice to see old friends. What are you doing here?
Same thing you are.
What are you up to?
Why would you think I'm up to anything?
Because I know you, Rena.
And I know you. That's why I'm here, Justin.
Well, it'd be nice to stay here and chat, but I have a business meeting to go up to upstairs.
Oh, may I join you?
I don't think you'd find it very interesting.
I'm sure I would.
It's a private business meeting, Rena.
But I have something I want to say to these gentlemen. What?
And find your own meeting.
Oh, Justin, you don't give me an alternative. Hi there. I'm Rena Decker from World Oil.
Rena.
I'm at a slight disadvantage, you see. I don't have famous TV stars to parade around. I don't have pie in the sky to offer you. The only thing I can give you is cash, and lots of it.
That's enough, Rena.
No, it's not, darling. I've just begun. The other day, I said to my...
You have no right to do this, Rena.
Sure I do. Besides, I just want to tell these people about you. There's no harm in that now, is there?
I'll tell them everything they need to know.
You might leave something out, darling. Just trust me, okay? Gentlemen, this is Justin Marshall. Now, isn't he the very picture of a successful oil tycoon? And that suit, you see, it's very expensive. You should see his offices. Custom furniture, imported artwork. I mean, you really have to be successful to have an office like that. Yes, Justin here is quite a legend in Houston.
Nobody is interested in any of this.
Sure they are. You know, Justin is one of these guys who just knows how to make money. In fact, there's a little girl in Houston who knows that better than anybody. You see, Justin bought this property from her granddaddy just before he died. And now she doesn't have a place to live in. And who but Justin Marshall could make money off of his own grandmother? You really got to be good to pull off something like that.
Why?
Watch it, Justin. You don't want to spoil your perfect little reputation, do you? Temper, temper. Hi there. I thought I recognized you. I'm Rena Decker. Paige. Hi.
Ashley, hi. What a nice surprise.
Are you busy?
No, I'm not. My next appointment isn't till, 4:30?
You have a minute to talk?
Sure. Anything wrong?
Yeah, it's Justin.
Probably worried about what's happening in Dallas, aren't you?
Oh, so you've already heard about that.
Well, VJ was over here when Ruby came and dragged him off to the airport.
Well, it's a lot more than that. Paige, I swear we're fighting all the time.
About what?
Money. It's always money. I wish that I would learn to keep my big mouth shut. I'm serious. Your brother must think I'm the biggest nag in the whole world.
Just because you love him, honey.
I'm so worried. Do you know that if this deal in Dallas goes sour, we could lose everything?
But you're forgetting one very important thing, Ashley.
What?
The fact that my brother has an uncanny ability to land on his own feet. Don't you give up on him yet until that last card is dealt, okay?
Well, there's a new player in the game, though.
Who?
Rena Decker. Oh, yeah, she's gone to Dallas, too. And you know that she's up to no good.
Justin can hold his own, sweetie.
I hope so. Oh, I'm sorry. I come over here, I barge in, I interrupt you, and dump all my problems on you.
Hey, do you hear any complaining? Huh?
No, you are so sweet. And how are you? Better, actually. I've been feeling a little low myself lately. But I think TJ's managed to raise my spirits a little. Oh. Well, I didn't know that you and TJ really knew each other. We don't, not really. But I've seen enough to recognize a real gentleman.
That sure was a fine performance.
Well, you were a good audience.
I wonder if we could meet your star, huh?
Well, he's not my star. He's our star. Lou and Tucker. Is Billy Joe Wright?
Hi, Billy Joe. Good to meet you, Billy Joe.
His sister and manager, Ruby Wright.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Lou and Tucker here are very important in the Ace High organization.
Well, I'm not usually home during the day, but I've caught you a couple of times on the Phil Roberts show. And I told my wife, you're going to be a big star.
Well, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that.
I
That's
wondered
wonderful to
if
hear.
I could have your autograph for my kid.
Oh, sure thing, sure thing. Here, let me have
All right.
that here. Whatever. Let me have something to write it out.
Right
There
there.
you go. Okay.
Here we go.
Let's see. What are their names?
Amy and Sarah.
All right.
With an H.
Well, those are real nice names,
All
aren't
right.
they? That's right. There you go.
Thanks a lot. They'll get a real kick out of that.
Fellas, did I make a good decision when I got Billy Joe Wright to represent Ace High?
You sure
you
did.
sure did.
He's going to do a fine job for us.
Good to hear. That's good to hear.
Did you know that Billy Joe actually worked at a filling station?
So?
His wife's father owned a filling station back in Waco.
Listen, Tucker, we better go. We got another meeting to go to.
Another one? Listen, Billy Joe, it's real nice meeting you. And I want to thank you again for the autograph.
You got it.
God
Tucker,
bless
Lou,
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Now, why'd you go and do that?
Well, it's true, isn't it? I mean, didn't you work in the filling station?
First of all, Nita and I aren't married, and second of all, I never worked at a daddy's filling station.
Oh, they don't have to know that.
Yeah, Ruby is right. You know, it's real nice if they think you're married. Present the right image is very important, Billy Joe.
Yeah, well, the truth's very important, too.
But, you know, I couldn't agree with you more, Billy Joe, but sometimes even the truth has to be helped.
Hi, Brett. Lurleen, what a nice surprise.
Hi, come on in. Sit down and have some cookies and some coffee.
Oh,
Well, I'll get some more of these.
I was meaning to drop by the ranch and see how you were doing.
No, I'm fine. I want to thank you for everything you did.
Oh, I didn't do much.
Yes, you did. I feel really lucky to have good friends like you and Ruby.
Ruby?
Well, Ruby Wright. She's Ricky Decker's manager. I really came into town to see her. I wanted to tell her that I've made a decision.
About what?
I've decided to leave the ranch and move in with her.
So, Justin, you think you finally got Ace High in your back pocket now?
Well, not a sure thing, but it sure didn't hurt our case any having you here.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
I think Billy Joe's earned himself a nice, thick, juicy steak. Compliments, Marshal Oil.
So do I. You put it on my tab.
I plan to. How about joining us?
No, I got a couple of telephone calls to make. Maybe I can join you a little later in the dining room, okay?
Okay.
All right.
And you get yourself the biggest, thickest steak in the house.
And the most expensive.
And the most expensive. I'll see y'all later.
All right, you take her easy. Well, let me tell you, all this talk about steaks make me hungry. Come on, let's go eat.
Okay, you earned it, big brother. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I love this place. It's got a real atmosphere here.
Well, look what we have here.
I finished typing up the statements.
Oh, already? Thank you, Nina.
What would you like me to do next?
Wow, you really are a glutton for work today, aren't you?
I like to keep busy. It helps.
You're still upset with Billy Joe, aren't you?
I'm trying not to be.
Honey, I know that he's headstrong and stubborn, but you know the only reason he's doing that is because he loves you.
I know. I just wish he'd love me a little less.
Don't you ever want to get back together with him?
I can't, Paige.
It's all right. It's okay.
I
It's
can't.
okay, honey.
I mean, seeing Billy Joe again, it's this whole nightmare comes back. Only I realize it wasn't a nightmare. It really happened.
Now, Nita, don't do this to yourself.
I've done with
sweetie.
That gun and the man pointing the gun at me. Even when they finally got me to the hospital, I knew that if I lived, I might have lost my baby. I can't go through that again, Paige.
But, Nita, you know that Billy Joe didn't mean for that to happen.
But it did happen. I almost died. My baby almost died.
Nita, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, honey. I didn't mean to bring it up. It's just that I think you should start thinking about your future.
No, I never want to depend upon anybody ever again.
Well, you may think that right now, but I know that someday that you're going to meet somebody that you're going to want to share.
No, I won't.
Honey,
I won't.
I'm sorry. It's all right, really. We don't need to talk about that anymore, okay? But there is something that I do think you should start thinking about.
What's that?
Your career.
Oh, I don't have any training for anything. You know that.
What about fashion design? Nita, these sketches have a lot of talent.
They're nothing. They're just doodles.
Now, why are you always putting yourself down? You are a very talented lady. And I'm not going to get off your back until you do start thinking about it.
Okay. I'll think about it.
That's all I'm asking, really.
Are you sure you don't want me to do anything else?
No. You go home. Get some rest, okay?
Oh, yeah. Time to go home.
Well, there he is. Oh, you have been such a good baby boy today.
Yeah. Well, I better get him home before he starts yelling for his supper.
Take care, Nita.
I will.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. I want to thank you.
What for?
For being a friend. I wanted to tell you that.
It's nice to hear.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, Billy.
Come on. Say bye. Say bye. Oh.
Miriam, Paige. Fine, thank you. How about you? Do you remember that sketch that I brought over a while back? Yeah, that's the one. Well, how's it going? Good. How does it look? Yeah, that's what I thought, too. Well, perfect. I can't wait to see it. Thank you.
Hello, Rena.
Justin really pulled out all the stops, didn't he? Parading his little TV star around for everyone to see.
Billy Joe,
It's too bad it's not going to help.
why don't you go on in the dining room? I'll meet you.
Sure thing, Ruby. You want me to order you anything?
A drink.
You have your little brother well trained, don't you, Ruby?
Why don't you like Billy Joe and me?
Oh, I like Billy Joe just fine.
But you don't like me.
You're a parasite. You feed on your brother's talent.
Billy Joe wouldn't be anywhere without me.
You'd be a lot better off without you, honey.
I don't much care what you think.
You're making a mistake, Ruby.
Am I?
Mm-hmm. Because you're backing a loser. By the time I get through Justin Marshall, there won't be anything left of him but the pieces.
I'm not worried.
Another mistake.
You think you're pretty hot stuff, don't you?
Is that what you think?
You're not as hot as you think you are.
Well, I really am not interested in the opinion of a little tramp like you.
Don't you ever talk to me like that.
I hit a nerve, didn't I?
You think you can say anything you want just because you're rich.
It's been nice seeing you, honey. I hope we can do it again soon.
Someday I'm going to wipe that smile right off of your fancy face.
When did you decide to move into town?
This morning. When Ruby first mentioned it, I didn't think it was a very good idea. But the more I thought about it, the more I liked it.
I can't imagine why anyone would want to move into the city. Not when they have a chance to live out at the ranch.
Since my granddaddy's farm has been sold, I can't stay there.
You can stay with Kate.
I know, but I don't want to. There are too many memories there.
Are you still worried about Bubba Wadsworth?
No, he's been caught.
Then what is it?
I just want to do something with my life, and I don't think I can do it out at the ranch. You don't think I'm making a mistake, do you?
You are the only one who knows what's best for you.
I think I'm doing the right thing.
Well, then I hope it works out for you. When are you moving?
Well, I don't know. Ruby's out of town. I guess I'll talk to her tomorrow.
What is it?
I just hope Miss Kate understands.
I know she'll miss you, but if it's what you really want to do, she'll understand.
I'm not so sure about that.
Why do you say that, Lurleen?
I don't know why, but I don't think she likes Ruby very much. I think she's really going to be angry when I tell her what I've decided.
How about some of these treasures?
Needed that.
Rough day?
Well, I've seen better.
I know. Ashley was over here a little while earlier. She seemed pretty upset.
Well, she has reason to be.
I don't know. I know my brother pretty well, and I think everything's going to be okay. That is, if his luck holds out.
I hope you're right.
She seemed real surprised to find out that we'd met.
Really, what'd she say?
Nothing, really. Why, should she have?
Well, she and I don't always see eye to eye.
Oh, that's so.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I like Ashley. I like her a lot.
I do, too. But she doesn't always return the compliment.
Well, that's life.
How about learning more about life and having dinner with me tomorrow night?
I'd like that.
Who is it?
Justin, let me in.
Come in, darling.
I think it's time to be hitting the sack.
You're right, big brother. Sleep well.
You too, Ruby.
You'll never get away with this, Rena.
Let's not talk about that now, darling. Why don't we have ourselves a little nightcap?
I didn't come for a drink.
What did you come for?
You know damn well why I'm here. Came to ask what you hope to accomplish by asking for that ridiculous 1-week extension, Rena.
That should be obvious, Justin. Until you make a complete financial disclosure, Ace High is up for grabs.
You'll never get away with it, Rena. I'll outbid you.
With what?
The Marshall family has a lot of clout around here. Would it surprise you to know that I'll be spending the last few days here talking to key investors?
Nothing you do surprises me, Justin. Snakes are pretty predictable.
You are an unbelievably beautiful woman. Why don't we just forget all about this? This arguing. Go to bed.
gall to suggest that.
That isn't an answer.
Drop dead, Justin.
I'll make you a little bet. Your production division against mine. If I put you out of business in the next 6 months, we'll meet again. Right here. And you'll go to bed with me. Right in this hotel room.
What if I win?
I'll sell out Marshall Oil and leave Texas.
You're a liar.
No. I'm just sure of myself. Do we have a bet?
You've got a bet. Now get out of here.
You'll be back in 6 months. Wear that gown. I like it.
Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Texas.